Hello and a very warm welcome back to Maths Plus. Today we're covering the Junior Cycle Higher Level Maths question 5. Alright, so let's look at the volumes. Okay, so we have the volume of a cylinder first of all, where we have a pump, and the second part then is a balloon, then that's a sphere. So we got to get the formulas for those, okay, in your log table. So let's start off. So first of all, we need to show that the volume of the cylinder is 180 pi centimeters cubed. So it looks a bit tricky at the start, but it's not really, because we can use the formula and input directly. Volume is equal to pi r squared h for a cylinder. We have to be sure about the r. So if we look over here, we have a radius, okay, of 3 because the diameter is 6. So we just go diameter is equal to 6 centimeters. Therefore, the radius is equal to 3 centimeters. So that's the only change we have to make here. As you can see, the height there is 20. So pi by 3 squared by 20. So 20 by 3 squared is 9. 20 by 9 is 180. So therefore, we got it 180 pi and centimeters cubed as it's a volume. Part B, now we have a sphere. So what's the change in the sphere? Well, we don't have a height. We have 4 over 3 pi r cubed. Okay, so what we have here now is a new shape and we have a new dimension. Okay, so r is equal to 15 and the volume is over here. So we're going to use that and substitute everything in. So V is equal to 4 over 3 by pi. So we're just going to put the 15 cubed, okay, in first here. 15 cubed, and then put the pi over here, because we can use this with the calculator only. Okay, so we'll get a final result after inputting this into your calculator. And remember, if you're getting stuck on the cube, there's a button on your calculator which looks like this, X with a box up here as a power, and you can sub in any number there. 3 in this case will be inputted. So 4 over 3 by 15 cubed. So let's work that out. That's 3,375 there. Pi. And finally then, we will get 4,500 pi. And again, write in centimeters cubed. Always check what dimension are we working in. Sometimes it's area, sometimes it's length. In this case, it's volume. Alright, so the next part is to work out how much time it will take Dara to pump up the balloon. Okay, this new balloon. And part C then is that we have a new balloon, okay, and we have 50 pumps of the cylinder, and at that point we need to find the new radius. So a bit tricky there, Tian. So let's see how all of this works out. Alright, so if he pumps it every second and he's inflating up to the desired volume, well, we need to go to 4,500 as our target. Okay, and for each pump then we have 180. So just take your time. So now we gotta cancel the pi's, okay, and then 4,500 divided by 180 is 25, and that's the seconds. Right, so finally now we are on to part C, where Gustav will pump up a new balloon for 50 seconds. So each pump is going to be 180 pi centimeters cubed. Okay, multiplied by 50. Okay, so let's work that out. So that's going to give 9,000 pi centimeters cubed. Okay, and then we have, that's also equal to the radius cubed, okay, when the formula 4 over 3 r cubed, and we put pi over there. So again, you can see if we put in both sides, it makes things a lot simpler, doesn't it? Just cancel them off. Alright, so what will we do here now with the algebra? Well, you see we have a 4, okay, above here. So that means we can divide across in by 4. So we just go 4 over 4 on that side, and we can cancel it, and we get 9,000 over 4 over here. Okay, and what about the 3? Well, if we multiply across then, we're going to get the 3. So we're going to 3 by 9,000 is 27,000 divided by 4, and that's equal to r cubed. Alright, so all we have to do now is get r. So how do we reverse the cube? Well, we have to use the cube root. Okay, so let's look at that. So if we go r to the power of 3 and we cube root it, we will get r. So let's do that over here. So we're going to go to cube root of our number, which is actually 66,750, is equal to r, and therefore our answer to one decimal place is 18.9. Check it with your calculator, see does it work out, centimeters. Alright, so that's the volumes for 2020 maths. Very tricky at the end there, but just take your time because it's more of a balance. So a big thanks to everybody for joining Maths Plus. Don't forget to subscribe and watch out for the next video coming very soon.